I'm doing my retailing case analysis over Build-A-Bear Workshop. Um, Build-A-Bear's mission statement is that they want to bring a teddy bear to life for children, and the teddy bear creates a comfort, trust, and love for a child, as well as lifelong memories. Um, Build-A-Bear Workshop started in 1997. Uh, Their headquarters is in St. Louis, Missouri, and they've been going strong for about 20 years now. Um, their target market is children, although they have had new product innovations that allow them to appeal to older people. But the main target market is children. Um, They have different kinds of product lines, as the bears are not all the same as you would think. It's not just a teddy bear that you take home and you can buy from any Walmart or anything like that. It's a little bit different. There are different colors of bears. There's different sizes of bears. There's even different genders of bears. There's actually even different animals now you can choose. It doesn't just have to be a bear. They have stuff different animals like uh, elephants, giraffes, things like that. You can stuff. Um, and these kids are allowed. The kids that shop here at Build a Bear are allowed to pick their bear, pick their animal, stuff it, build it, name it, and take these bears home. And they basically get to go through the whole creation process, which makes it a little bit more sentimental to the kids. It Because they actually built the bear, whereas buying bear from your local Walmart is not the same. It's just a bear you picked off a shelf. Well, this bear, they get to literally pick out what they want. They literally get to watch it being stuffed. They get to dress it. Um, they get to name it. Then put it. They give it in the box, and this is really neat. Actually, they put it in a house box. It's a box, small little box that'll carry the bear, and it looks like a house. It's painted like a house. It's got windows on it, and it carries at the top on the roof of the house. And it's just a real neat thing, and the kids love it, and that's how they appeal to them, and it's how they get around to them. Um, and it's really just a neat idea for these kids. The challenges facing Build-A-Bear today are just the shopping world is becoming more internet based. Things are moving away from going in store. And then, along with that, on top of that, malls are kind of disappearing. Not disappearing, but not. They're dying off, I guess you could say. And Build-A-Bears are typically located in malls. Not always, but typically. Um, and then also, another challenge facing Build-A-Bear is that they appeal very strongly to kids, their target market, and after kids, it falls off. So their target market range is not very wide and broad. Um, to solve these problems, personally, I would recommend expanding outside of malls. Um, They also created this thing called Bearville, which is an online site. It kind of relates to Club Penguin, where your bear can interact with other bears on a site, and it's for the kids, and they enjoy it, and they got games and everything on there. Um, and another way to solve it is adding different animals, not just bears. Not just bears, the elephants, add all kinds of things. I mean, every kid has their favorite animals, so to add on to what a different kid might have as a favorite, it could be awesome, and it could bring more kids in, actually. And the way they could appeal outside of their target market, which is more than just children, older people, and they should and they have started doing this. They put voice boxes in. They can put voice boxes in the bears now, and they stuff them before they stitch them up. Um, so if you lose a loved one, if you lose someone that you really care about, and maybe you have a video on your phone or a voice recording or a tape recording of their voice, of them saying "I love you," or this, that, and the other. They can take that recording, put it into a tiny speaker, and put it inside the bear, so you can squeeze the bear, squeeze his hand, squeeze whatever you need to squeeze, and it'll sound like that bear is talking to you. And that's a really cool thing, and it's very sentimental for people, older people that are outside of that, older and younger, that are already outside of that target market that they're targeting, to come in and actually buy bears and, you know, create their own little bear. And what's cool about that is you can dress the bear. Say it was your grandfather you lost and he wears big glasses and overalls all the time. You can put that bear in overalls and glasses, and you could put a hat on him if you need to. You can make it look almost like your grandpa. It could be your grandfather's bear that can talk to you, and it'll help you cope and deal with the pain. Also, Build-A-Bear Workshop has expanded their business. Like I said, the malls are dying off, and the company's actually still been, financially, they've been doing good throughout the past years, in spite of the malls dying off and their stores going under and things like that. They've actually had this great idea of expanding into pop-up shops. They could also, to help them, they could also use kind of like, they've been going inside places like Walmart. You know, they've been putting stores in there because, you know, a kid can't stay home alone, so they go grocery shopping with their parents, and then they go to that Walmart, they see a Build-A-Bear, and their parents bring them to that Build-A-Bear, they buy it. And this is just how Build-A-Bear has made a name, and how they're constantly changing. It started off just a company that just bears, probably very limited in color. Same idea. You stuff it, you take it home. And they've really expanded to the clothing, to the shoes. You put hats on them, all kinds of stuff, different colors, different animals, different sizes. They put voice boxes in them, and I feel like that's definitely how Build-A-Bear is staying alive, and how they will continue to keep being successful in the future is by thinking of these new innovations that the kids just love, just like the boxes that look like little houses. You know, there's just different innovations that the kids love, and that'll continue to stick with them. And that's my case analysis. Thank you.